Alrighty guys, what is going on? We're back with another episode of Hogwarts Legacy. Today, we're going to be going and meeting up with Poppy Sweeting. We're going to be helping out, stop the poachers from looking for the Snidgets, enlisting the help of some centaurs. So, we're going to go get over there and talk to her. And again guys, I just want to say thank you for all the support you guys have been giving on these videos. We greatly appreciate it more than you guys know. We wouldn't be able to do this without you guys, so again, thank you. Alright, let's see what she's got to say.
I can do this. I can do this. They will want to help.
Is this where we're meeting the centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
Once we tell them about the Snidgets, they'll understand why we came and they'll want to help.
I hope you're right. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
I suppose they are known for having an air of omniscience.
That's exactly the right word. I just... never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. We've no secrets to hide.
That's right. We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right. We'll meet with them, tell them about the Snidgets, and I'm sure to all be fine.
Oh, she got cut off. Where's Ferenz when we need him?
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah! I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur, and it spoke back.
No, never! We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Please don't make me fight them.
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continue to slaughter beasts like us without a care!
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all 3 of your heads.
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
I don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with Snidgets? And why was he so certain about where we could find one?
I don't know, but I am inclined to believe him, what with his being a centaur and all.
I am too. It is a shame how quickly he left. What was his name? Doran?
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave you mentioned. I'll let you know what I find.
If we need Moonstone, I got a lot. Is there like not a quest thing gonna pop up? That's what I'm waiting for before I start talking. Or do I just have to go to the... No? Alright. We'll just head over here and talk to Natty then. Not super far away. Yeah, so... I'm thinking that they're gonna help us. We just gotta earn their trust. Rightfully so. I mean, the poachers are hunting them down and killing beasts all over the place. Given we're hunting down beasts as well and just domesticating them and selling them, but I guess that's a good thing to do. Even though it's really not. It's like I'm playing Pokemon. You're not really the good guy in Pokemon. Not completely, I should say.
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
Of course I am. Let's get it.
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
I can't just fly in. Wish I could. Let's go find out what they know. Are they both in here? No.
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Gotta go upstairs.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and am trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
That was the only thing I was going to ask if she had the note still.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you.
Door here, right?
Now, to find Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check.
Please tell me you didn't take it.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop.
Voldemort?
I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What did he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it up for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns. Where was
Revelio! We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends.
I want to roll this tonight so I can grab that moon, but I don't know if that's going to screw up the quest or not.
You're worrying far too much. Nobody's looking at you.
Taking shortcuts. Get that money.
Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Last one.
Hello there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Oh, tragic what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
You may have shared Mr. Bickle's fate if you had spoken out against Harlow as he requested.
Unfortunately, I suspect you're right.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core, still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again, but do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now
All right.
to find Natty.
Head back out to the front gate. Talk to Natty, give her all the information we just got. Curious if we take things into our own hands here. Kinda hope we do. Why are you running?
It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hogshead. Perhaps I'll find her there.
You just made me run all the way over here to run all the way back. That's annoying. I want to get the shoes wet.
Natty must be around here somewhere. Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken.
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
I will end you, bro. Watch your mouth.
Revelio. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her.
These dark wizards think they can do whatever they want. I'll show them.
Led to this room. There must be another way forward. Accio! A hidden door. Revelio! Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
I need to loot everything first. Like, I do actually want to find her quick, but... Give me the loot.
I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
Now, it's not gonna work. Mine. Using that girl as bait. That one's coming for her. We ought to just kill her.
Revelio.
Harlow says her friend will be reckless enough. He wants them alive.
Only a Hogwarts student would be arrogant enough to come in here alone.
Just keep an eye out.
Alright, if these two move, I have a shot. That person up there looks to be...
What?
Quiet as a mouse round here.
It's exhausting. Rockwood's work for him. He can fight his own battles. When we're done here, I'm going straight to the Hogsmeade.
Revelio.
Say what you will about Felcroft, but the estate is spacious.
Show yourself.
Stay alone.
Revelio.
I don't think I'll be able to get through here without... Well, she's turned
How
around.
did I get mixed up in this?
Trigus Totalis.
Dude, just jump off the table. I can't cut him in one hit, I know that.
Right now.
I had to somehow sneak around.
I don't trust Ranrock, I'll tell you that.
Expulso!
You will pay for your
Bombard. Revelio.
I'm gonna try to stay disillusioned. Hopefully we don't run into anybody else, but if we do, at least we got a little bit of cover.
Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it.
Let's see where this goes. There's a chest back here, I believe.
Revelio.
Crawl back out. Doesn't really look like there's anything for me to do there.
Hey!
The book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. I'll be thrilled to have this back.
There's a lot of little nooks and crannies down here that I can find stuff in. An armchair.
Revelio.
Hey!
Did you hear that?
Idiot.
Petrificus totalis. Revelio. Revelio.
Someone over there! I think I heard something.
Natty must be here somewhere.
Someone's here. I sense it.
Petrificus totalis. Revelio.
I hear you! Whoever you are!
Alright.
You're the first one casting spells
Revelio.
in trouble. Yes, you are. It's as if you don't think
You found us. I knew you would realize I had left my wand for you.
I need your help.
I can't let Natty out.
Mr. Rabe. Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Use mine. We'll find yours together once you're out of there.
I need my wand for this. Using one with which I have no connection may not work as well or as quickly, and we cannot risk detection.
I shall do my best. Any idea where it might be?
It's nearby. I can sense it.
Understood. I'll find it.
I might have to go back down that other way.
Your friend Natty was not able to summon
Revelio.
It must be blocked by something.
Mr. Rabe's wand could be in there.
I wonder if something I can tell.
Mr. Rabe's wand. He'll be glad to have this back. Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
Revelio.
What?
Can't see a dang thing.
Lumos.
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow.
Once and for all. Gladly. Gladly put an end to Harlow. Oh, she's already here.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife. Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe, to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
Yes, officer. Do you have enough evidence to take down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot?
Well, it's certainly a good start. We shall see. But you can leave this to me now. Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
Alright, that's that. Basis for blackmail.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead.
You don't need to hear that for the 9,000th time. Can I not? Oh, there we go. Alrighty. Let's just quickly see what that next mainline quest is that popped up. That's the same one as before. The map chamber. The third trial, likely. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here. Thank you guys for coming out. I believe this was episode 24, maybe 25. But again, thank you guys for all the support you guys have been giving us on these videos. We greatly appreciate it. Alright, and that is all. Love you guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.